Each week from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the soft-spoken Flanigans of Alabama. The whole family enjoys recreating living history as 1840s fur traders, throwing tomahawks and starting fire with flint at events called rendezvous. Hardworking Stephen is a man of few words and many skills, who spends all his free time making authentic fur trade-era goods like rifles and elfskin moccasins. The Flanigans don't spoil Colton, who is happy to play outside with worms. And the ultra-modern, loud and proud Logans of California. 21st century mom and family breadwinner Heather works full-time to keep her house stocked top to bottom with the most high-tech modern toys and conveniences. The Logans love showing off what they've got by throwing big parties. Loud stay-at-home dad Jim is an entrepreneur who works a few hours a week running his business picking up dog poop. The 3 Logan boys are constantly glued to their flat-screen TVs and gaming stations, playing each other and Big Kid Jim. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
I don't hug your mom,
and a new life.
Bye. See ya.
We're an old-fashioned country family bringing the fur trade era of mountain men into the present. I think it's crazy that they live like the 1840s.
Heather, this is another degrading little trick you've done.
I feel sorry for Heather because she doesn't have a man for a husband.
Don't disrespect me like that, okay?
Real homes.
You're not supporting your family the way you could. There's no helping you.
Real lives.
She can get out and everyone else can get out too. So goodbye to all Heather's friends.
Real drama.
Y'all run your mouth the whole time and you don't take any time to listen.
I'm listening to you.
You're not
We are listening.
You need to chill out.
No, I don't. I'm waiting for you. Finish.
Put on some buckskin, grab your tomahawk, and head back to the 1840s with the Flanigans of Alabama.
One of the most favorite things we do is go to the rendezvous.
The rendezvous is a gathering of the mountain men back in the 1800s. Teaches the kids how to start a fire, how to skin different kind of animals. At a rendezvous, this is our typical late in the evening event. We listen to the women. They'll be serenading us.
Every year, same place, same time. Flat folks come from far and wide. We appreciate the things from the past. Today, we've got so much technology and so much computers doing everything for you, and we enjoy the more simple things.
I'm wearing elk leather moccasins and deerskin leggings I made myself. Oh, yeah, they didn't have underwear and stuff back then, so they wore breechcloth. I make a lot of things, and I trade with the other rendezvousers. If we take taters for granted, the tater back then would have been worth a bunch. We have a hawking knife, throw, bow shoot. These guns, we're going to be shooting blanks for safety reasons.
Once they've been on a rendezvous, the Flanigans bring back trophies to decorate their home 1840s style.
We bring the fur trade era into our everyday lives. This is my turkey I killed a couple years ago. I killed it with my shotgun. This is my other turkey I killed another year. He wasn't as pretty as that big one. The deer that I killed are not that big. We used to feed for gun rack, or something. We try to make use of everything.
Stephen built his family's log cabin by hand and is fascinated by life during the fur trade era.
I'm making a tomahawk. I make things with my hands. Things like these just come from my heart. They're not meant to be sold.
It was our anniversary. He brought me in here in the bedroom and said, "Happy anniversary," and he had us to bed.
It was something that I made with my own 2 hands.
I have a daughter, Olivia. She's 17. I have Colton. He's 8.
The Flanigans have eliminated many modern conveniences and technology from their daily life.
My friends, they're, I guess you could say, more technological.
The kids don't need a lot of toys and things from the store to play with. Colton can make himself happy outside with a swing or a stick.
I look for worms.
Well, I try to instill in the kids respect for what they have, where it came from.
It's a worm.
When on rendezvous, the Flanigans embrace the 1840s gender roles.
We're setting up. Stephen takes care of putting up the tent and driving the steaks, and then we take care of the kitchen.
And back home, they're raising daughter Olivia to carry on the tradition that women care for the home and men work outside.
I have been cooking ever since I was able to look over a stove.
If Stephen had to go to work all day and then come home and do the housework and everything, then he might as well be a bachelor.
Have a good day, David.
I think me and Stephen have a good relationship. He would never scream and holler at me. He treats me like a lady.
When he does get home, quiet construction worker Stephen spends so much of his free time in his shed working on his hobbies, he sees little of the children.
Usually whenever I want to talk to him, he's outside in the shed.
Yeah, they come out pretty good.
Soft-spoken Lana and Stephen relish a quiet and slow-paced life.
We live in a very quiet neighborhood. It's very peaceful. It's very nice here. Stephen is real quiet. Man, a few words, you know, silent type.
But Lana is about to abandon her 1800s lifestyle, flints and muskets, and quiet husband and country life to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 2,000 miles away in California. Back in the 21st century, the Logans live large, live modern, and live loud.
People think about the Logan family, they think,
Ooh, crazy. Loud. People just kind of walk in, do what they want to do. There's no doorbell ringing because, hell, you can't even hear it.
The party can go till 3 or 4 in the morning. The neighbors would probably move if they could, but they're stuck with us.
we have 3 boys, Trevor, who's 13, Nathan, who is 11, and Devin, who is 8. The most important room in our house is the game room. We're in there all the time.
I cannot live without video games because they're so awesome.
I like to stay up to date with the newest toys. It's really important. Brand new computer down here.
7 TVs.
7 different game consoles. The pool's by remote control.
And you just push the button, and the pump comes on, and the waterfall starts. Everything comes with a remote except my wife. She's manual. Kind of like it that way.
Wait, ow!
I definitely feel like Jim is the oldest boy. He's loud and obnoxious.
Go get me a beer!
He can get on my nerves after like 30 jokes on any barbecue.
Oh, yeah!
Heather is a thoroughly modern woman who works a full-time job,
What do you want for lunch?
while Jim is a thoroughly modern stay-at-home dad.
Everybody needs a sugar mama. I got one. I drove a truck for 16 years. It's very stressful. And also, too, I missed 12 years of my kids' lives growing up, and now I can be home with them and monitor them.
As well as being a stay-at-home dad, Jim is also an entrepreneur who started his own business.
This is my business. I go to people's homes and I pick up the dog waste. My hours vary maybe from 8 to 10 hours a week.
Heather loves the fact that Jim will do whatever he can to raise extra money for the family.
I'm definitely happy in his entrepreneurship, that he's getting out there and trying to make a name for himself.
Heather works hard to provide the kids with whatever they want.
We get them 3 copies of the same game, so there's no fighting. They don't value what is given to them because they know they get a lot. I said, you guys need to be careful that you don't fling the remote at the TV. And they said, oh, that's okay. Santa brought this one. It was free, so we'll get another one. Stop that!
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new family?
There's a lot of lessons to be learned from the past and be brought to the future, and I hope that we can share some of those things with the new family. Love you. Mind your manners.
I'm hoping I can bring a lot of fun and energy to a new family.
Bye.
See ya!
After a journey of over 2,000 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, my heels are so grass.
I figure some pretty ritzy people live here.
Jeez. Like a shooting range out here?
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new home.
Oh my God. This is nothing like my house at all.
Decorating with like hooves holding everything. I don't understand why you would have hooves all over your house.
Now, this is like a whole room geared around sitting in front of the TV on the couch.
What kind of like tribe do they belong to?
Everything's so high-tech.
I just think it's disgusting. How can you like casually go to bed looking at animal flesh?
I think this is about the 10th television I've seen.
Still in this day and age? Davy Crockett lifestyle.
There's TV in every room. I hadn't checked the bathroom yet, so I don't know if there's one in there.
What is that? It's got like fur on it still.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
We work hard to play hard and to buy the latest and greatest high-tech toys that make life fun.
We're an old-fashioned country family, bringing the fur trade era of mountain men into the present as living history. I think it's crazy that they live like the 1840s.
We can spend hours indoors playing video games.
We camp out in the 1800s era, tent for 3 nights.
They need to broaden their minds a little bit more because there's a whole lot more outside than there inside.
For 3 nights, they have no plumbing. Do they shower?
Jim is always the life of the party and thrives on being the center of attention. We're gonna have problems.
Old-fashioned mom Lana Flanagan enjoys recreating living history during the 1840s fur trade era, wearing authentic garments, starting fires with flint, and roasting raccoon for dinner. She believes in traditional values at home, doing all the housework and doting on soft-spoken husband Steven. She swapped lives with Heather Logan, a thoroughly modern career mom, family breadwinner, and party girl. She and loud husband Jim rely on the latest, greatest, most convenient stuff to make their lives as easy as possible. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
You will be completely shaving your head.
I will not shave my head for you or no one else.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm Olivia. Hi, I'm Heather. Nice to meet you.
Nathan?
And
You?
Devin.
Hi, I'm Heather. Nice to meet you.
I'll meet you.
Tonight we're gonna have a party. We'll get you dressed up like Heather because my wife is beautiful. And not saying that you're not, but I don't know, whatever.
It made me feel a little bit uncomfortable about saying his wife is pretty and not saying that you're not, and gonna get you something to wear and everything.
My first impressions of Lana, a little heavier than my wife. Of course not as hot as my wife. My wife's very beautiful. But I haven't seen her in a dress yet, so I really can't tell. I'll give her that.
I've only gone camping one time, so you guys are way above me in the camping.
I try to read a lot about the past and about the mountain man history and stuff. It's just excellent family time.
Steven's very soft-spoken. He's probably gonna hate the fact that I want to talk all the time, but he's really nice.
Wearing white pants on a farm is a bad idea. Really bad idea.
Heather must immediately swap her modern clothes for authentic 1840s garments before heading to the fur trading rendezvous.
Can I wear socks with these or no? I am not excited for my first rendezvous. Okay, so is this on right? I'm freaking out. I'm trying to look like I'm into it.
1840s underwear. It just kind of laps around my straddle and hangs down in the front and in the back.
Oh, okay. His breechcloth kind of freaks me out, and it freaks me out that he's so willing to lift it up and explain to me what it is.
Have at it.
Okay.
Here you go, here's your hawk. When you hold it, put your thumb on top.
And don't hit the back of my head.
Yeah. Oh, hay bale, all right.
It didn't even stick in the hay bale. I'm shocked that there's people that reenact the 1840s. I don't know why they can't live in the current century that they're at. Oh,
All right.
I like all the games and stuff. A bug just flew out my nose.
Every year, same place, same time. Flat folks come from far and wide.
It's something different, but I'm just not into the whole thing. Yeehaw!
In California, Lana must transform into a modern party mom and get ready to host a big, loud shindig.
Hello. I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Nice doggy.
There's a lot of people here at this party. I'm very out of my element. I'm very uncomfortable. You okay?
What are you doing? You're nursing it? Take care of my wife because she's out of control right now.
Jim is really, really obnoxious.
That's not my dog, that's her dog. You know how it rolls.
He's always, cutting something down or making a joke on somebody.
Heather, I want you to try some nuts.
Heather.
My name's Lana. Heather says he makes jokes on her all the time, and I think he just needs to shut up.
It's the first morning of the swap in Alabama, and everyone is up early, except Heather.
Wakey, wakey.
Heather is not out of bed yet, and she needs to be starting breakfast, so we're just gonna go ahead and shoot the cannon. Maybe she'll get up.
Fire in the hole.
That was a different kind of wake-up call. I'm used to music going off or my husband bringing me coffee or something.
But at the rendezvous, it's up to the women to start a fire and get breakfast ready for the men who are off hunting.
How come the men do, just the outside stuff and the women do all the inside?
I think it's better for women to stay in house and make sure the boys are took care of and after of.
It shocks me that the women would wholeheartedly and voluntarily hop up to taking care of the man. And I think it's sad that Olivia might not know that she has a choice, that there's more out there than just taking care of the man.
At the Logans, Lana must assume Heather's role as breadwinner and work a long day at the office while Jim stays at home.
So far, being in her shoes and trying to feel like that I'm the breadwinner and wear the pants kind of thing, I'm uncomfortable. I feel like I should be mom, homemaker.
In Alabama, Heather, who loves that her husband's entrepreneurial streak brings in extra money for the family, discovers that Stephen makes and gives away authentic 1840s handicrafts.
These are different trade items. One of our friends here, his talent is making these leather bags. I built him a gun, and I told him I'd like to have Lana and Olivia a nice shooting bag. I'm the same way. I don't sell the guns I build. I build them and trade them, or I build them and give them away.
Don't you think that other people who don't have that gift of making things by their hand might want and love and appreciate something that someone else made, and they would be willing to purchase that from you?
You know, things that comes from the heart, you can't put a dollar value on it.
His craftsmanship is amazing, and that gift that Stephen has could definitely benefit this family to earn some money, to do more things.
In California, Lana, who is just home from work, is curious about what Jim does all day.
So you just want to hang and see what I do?
Yeah, I want to see what you did, like while she's gone to work.
I usually work around the house and just do house things. This pencil doesn't need to go here. So I take the pencil and I put the pencil away. I just got these recently, and these are pretty efficient. They're real fast. Our old ones took like 2 hours to dry, and it was just too much.
Right, yeah, this is all updated.
They're on a drip system, so I don't have to worry about the big plants to get their water.
Why do you do it with everything so that it makes it easy?
It's one less thing I have to worry about. I mean, if I want to sit back and do nothing, that's what I do.
Jim uses all this technology instead of having to do anything. I think Jim's pretty lazy.
At the Flanigans, the family has returned home from the rendezvous. Heather discovers that their home life is also quiet and old-fashioned. Curious how the kids feel about it, she finds Colton, who is out back playing with worms.
Ooh. Why is it fun?
Because it's just a boy thing I like to do.
If you go inside, would you ever just like hang out and watch a movie and have some relaxing time with the family? No? So you kind of hang out a lot by yourself then. But even when you're out here with your papa, you're kind of by yourself too, huh? Yeah. What other boy things do you like to do?
Throw dirt.
Throw dirt? Okay. My boys play a lot of video games for fun.
I don't do that for fun.
He needs friends his age to hang out with. I think what's wrong with this family is Stephen devotes all of his time into being into the shed instead of his time and energy into the family. He should need and want to be with the kids and spend time with them and be with them all the time.
In California, Lana is curious to see how entrepreneur Jim earns his money.
So you come to people's house and pick up their dog poop in their backyard?
Right here.
So why don't they pick up their own poop?
If they did that, I wouldn't have a job. It's real simple and easy, and it's not an hourly job, you know, it's just whatever I make it. So I just knock it out and get it done, so I'm done for the day.
I don't think Jim's job is like a real job. He told me he could have any job he wants, and he picks the easiest. Then he's telling his kids he's working hard. But actually, you know, if they come to work with him like he said they did, then they know they can do it themselves. So there's not much to it.
In Alabama, Heather is still upset about the lack of noise and excitement at the Flanigans.
Experiencing a lot of alone time here. Everybody's to themselves, not even talking to anybody. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how that's chased. Does it get really foggy out here?
Depends.
You like coffee, Colton?
Yay.
The rain sounds nice. My family, we talk all the time. Everything's loud. There's just noise all the time. This house is very, very quiet. Do you think the kids feel that they can come to you and talk to you?
I don't know of any reason that I've done to make them feel like they can't come to me.
No conversation was going at the table unless I was talking.
Sitting down and having these hour-long conversations like you think I should have is something we don't do, and I don't feel I'm wrong for not doing that.
But
we're not loud people. We don't carry on endless conversations like he does.
He so keeps to himself, and you don't feel like you're welcome to approach him. So if I'm a child, it would be that much harder to go approach him.
At the Logans, after a week of modern life, Lana is concerned the boys spend too much time playing video games.
Do you have anything like this, like online gaming or something like that?
No,
or?
not online gaming.
Do you think games are bad, or?
I think they can be excessive. I think they can be too much of them.
They just want to be kids. I'm fine with that.
My big problem with my kids doing it is that they're not gonna get out and explore what else there is. They're gonna be in a bubble, you know,
Right.
or in a reality world that's on the game. You know, and that's been my biggest thing, watching your kids, how long and how much that they play games.
But it's not a big deal. I live in the 21st century, and she's like in the 1800s, and she's having a hard problem dealing with what I'm doing.
Back in the old days, something as simple as a chicken was something really valuable. You know, the chicken provided meat, and it also provided eggs. You know, a video game or some of this new technology had no place whatsoever back there.
At the Flanigans, after a week of looking after the home while Stephen works outside, Heather has had enough of old-fashioned gender roles and confronts Olivia and Stephen.
What's happening is you're teaching Olivia to stay in here and Colton to be out there.
If she decides she wants to stay at home, she's got that right.
That's right. She has that right. But what you have taught her is that it doesn't matter what you want to become. In the end, you're going to stay home and you're going to take care of kids.
I'm raising her to the best of my ability.
You're chauvinistic and sexist.
The man should be the head of the household, not the woman. It's how I feel. It's not the way they forced me to believe. That's just the way I believe.
So you're saying right now it's just coincidental that that's how you guys live and that's how your hobby is and that's how you believe?
That's just how I believe.
Okay. You believe.
I've always seen it as the men should make the bread and take care of everything, and the women do the rest. I don't know. I don't even know what chauvinist means.
Today, everything is about to change in the Flanigan and Logan households as the new wives take control.
I'm going to try my best to bring good old-fashioned values to this house. This family needs to learn the meaning of hard work.
Stephen is in the past, living the past, breathing the past, and I'm gonna yank him out.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Hello. Jim, I feel sorry for Heather because she doesn't have a man for a husband. She has another kid.
She does have a man. I am a good man. I provided for this family for many years. Shut up.
Okay.
So don't disrespect me like that, okay?
Okay.
All right, good.
Stephen, I don't know how you can hope to raise kids in the 21st century when you're trapped in a time long forgotten. I'm taking you back to the future to join the rest of the world here in the 21st century.
You think we're actually stuck in the 1840s?
I do.
I've spent hours watching y'all play video games. You are a bunch of lazy couch potatoes. This week, there will be no more video games. Y'all think you're gonna be able to survive without your video game?
Yes.
No. Flanigans, I have been bored out of my skull this week. This family is gonna stop surviving and start living. We're throwing a big house party to show all your friends what a great, loud, modern family we've all become.
None of y'all have any respect, and you don't know how to do any hard work. It's time that you learned a lesson from the past. This week, we're gonna camp out, we're gonna cook on an open fire, and we're gonna learn how to live a simple life.
It's already too simple.
I have never met a man who spoke so softly and as little as you do. My husband's not afraid to make his presence known. So this week, you will learn to raise your voice. So I would like you to yell that you're loud and proud.
I'm loud and I'm proud.
I love it. That's great. Let's go.
Jim, I'm going to help you get a real job.
I do have a job.
You're gonna hand down your business to the boys. That will let you know what it means to earn $1.
I don't want to take the job.
Stephen, you rarely spend time with your family. We're going to teach you the survival skills you need to make it in the 21st century and play video games together. We need to get rid of all your rendezvous gear, and we're going to turn this place into a modern home.
I will not do that.
Jim, the way you run your mouth is obnoxious. Heather's friends are gonna teach you a lesson. You will learn what it feels like to be the butt end of the jokes.
Bring it on. I don't give a
Stephen, my husband and I can relate to our children because we're part of the modern world. And this week, you will be too. You will be completely shaving your head for a modern, cool look and losing that straggly beard.
You're not shaving my head.
Oh, I wouldn't. You would.
I will not shave my head for you or no one else.
What about your beard?
No.
Your mustache?
No.
So you're not your eyebrows? Okay, we'll see.
At the Logans, Lana has ruled the boys pack up all their video games so they can experience rugged outdoor fun.
She lives in a whole different world, bottom line. I don't want to say hick, but it's old school. It's behind the times.
Thank you, sir.
It sucks, and there's really nothing to do anymore. Nothing.
Is there any other games I should know about?
No! She called couch potatoes, and I have no idea what that means. But I like potatoes.
In Alabama, Heather gets to work on Steven's modern man makeover.
I have a modern outfit for you to wear. Wow, what do you think?
Purple's my nice color.
And to complete his modern look, Heather insists he shave his head and wear a goatee like her husband.
But what's the reasoning for not wanting to do this?
You asking me to take away something that belongs to me. I've not asked you to take nothing away from your personal body like you're asking me.
So you're not changing?
I'm not shaving my beard.
I'm completely annoyed that Steven has denied shaving his beard. Makes me nervous about what I'm gonna deal with for the rest of the week.
It's the first morning after rule change at the Flanigans, and after Steven has refused to shave his head the night before, Heather has come up with a modern way to inspire him to follow her rules.
What I made is a chart to track Steven's progress from a mountain man to a modern man. Steven, up until rule change, you're definitely a mountain man, and you changed your clothes, but then you didn't go 100% with the shaving of your beard, so we'll go back down here.
Drawing lines on the board, that doesn't make a man who he is. Man, it's kind of degrading. I'm a human being. I ain't rating myself drawing lines on the board. It's an insulting point to graft a man like this. Just one way I feel like she's trying to degrade me as a person and a human being. And I'm not low enough and I'm proud enough of myself to fall for it.
In California, Lana has ruled that Jim get a full-time, manly job doing construction, and he's not happy about it.
You said you did this hard work and stuff before, so this shouldn't be a problem for you.
Well, I'm not doing
we're
it.
We're gonna let you do some hard work.
We're done. We're done.
Frustrated, Lana insists Jim tell the other men what he does for a living.
My dog waste removal service. I go to people's homes, I clean up the dog waste in the backyard.
That's not a drill job. I think you're probably a little bit more on the relaxed side than what I would consider a man's role to be.
So do you think that he does a hard day's work?
No.
Everybody in favor that he does not work?
I'm just done. We're done. Let's go.
No, you're gonna work.
Thanks. I stormed out because I don't need her to tell me what to do, first of all. I don't need to prove to anyone who I am. I'm a man and I do my own thing.
In Alabama, Heather has ruled that Steven pack up all his fur trade era stuff in an attempt to make his house a modern home for the kids.
I feel your hobby has completely saturated this household.
Decorations does not make a person.
I don't understand you
That's
feel
all I got to
like...
say about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep talking to you. Right now, I'm looking at you as a weak individual that is not willing to change for your family. And you need to get with the real times, and you need to focus on something else besides playing fur man.
This woman's not doing nothing but trying to hurt my feelings by calling names. She's the one with the problem, not me. These belongings, this house, this is who we are, and this is where it's gonna stay.
At the Logans, Lana attempts to teach the boys work ethic by enforcing her rule that they work Jim's job. She also hopes to show Jim that his job is easy enough for children.
Why not just let them be kids and have fun and worry about that later? They're gonna have to do it the rest of their life. Why not enjoy their first 12 or 13 years of their life?
Well, what I think of working my first job was kind of exciting.
What do you think about doing this job? You don't mind doing it?
No.
So you think you'd like to do it?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you can't screw up. You're gonna be able to handle it and be responsible. There's no free ride, so you can wait to the whole end of the month to get paid. It's your responsibility to maintain this customer and not lose it.
Jim was discouraging the kids from working. You know, he was making it sound like the worst thing in the world that they could do.
At the Flanigans, Heather is hoping to teach Steven to be an entrepreneur like her husband so that he can make extra money for his family. She has invited an appraiser to the house to assess the market value of his handicrafts.
This is all unique stuff, excellently crafted. Items like this here, you could easily get $75 to $80. This bed here, you could easily get $2,500 for something like this. I'd put a price tag on this one for about $215.
The total of what he estimated here is $17,550.
I take pride and I love my work, and I do not want to put it out on the market.
I don't understand you. You say we're not those kind of people, we don't have the kind of money to go and do that, but yet it's sitting right in front of your face and you're still not doing it for your family.
It's a powerful thing to say to the man when you're greedy and cold-hearted like she is, because I'm not like her and I'm not about the almighty dollar like she is.
You're not supporting your family the way you could. You're sitting on a gold mine. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to change anything, okay? There's no helping you.
At the Logans, Lana has ruled that Jim, who thinks it's funny to tease his wife, must face a panel of Heather's friends as they throw insults at him so that he feels what it's like to be the butt of the joke.
They're gonna dish it out, and you're gonna take it like a man.
Your beer gut sure is growing.
You ought to shave your mustache. You look like a dirty old man.
You have skinny little chicken legs.
You are not a real man.
She knows who I'm about, and if she doesn't like it, she can leave.
Why do you say the things you say to her?
Why can't I? I can say what I want to you. I can say what I want to you and you and you. That's who I am.
Do you respect Heather?
Yeah, I respect Heather.
It doesn't seem like it to us when you say those things.
That's you. Don't start with me. Don't. I'll pop. Okay? Seal it. I'm done.
Well,
Okay, we're good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Good.
Side.
Right on. There is no side. She can get out and everyone else can get out too. So goodbye to all Heather's friends. Bye. See ya. I stormed out of the room because I was done. They're women. I don't need to keep hearing them cackle. It probably does hurt Heather's feelings, but whatever. She knows who I am. Lana doesn't know who I am.
At the Flanigans, Heather is still upset Stephen is refusing to sell his rendezvous gear, and she tries a different approach to get through to him.
I would like you to go and ask the kids if you have $17,000 sitting around, what would they like to buy?
Ask y'all a question.
What?
If you had $17,000 laying around, what would you like to buy?
And get me to go to any college I wanted to.
Take care of your college fund, wouldn't you? Okay, thank you.
Stephen's not making it easy for Olivia. Who wouldn't want to go to college? That's something that is available to her, but being denied. You're capable of building one of those beds and selling it for $2,500. You're really smart because you're using that to your advantage to not let your family do things that they want to do, because then you keep the women in the kitchen and the men outside. That mountain man / caveman. I'm just gonna mark you off to like caveman all the way across because you're never gonna change.
Heather, this is another meaningless, degrading little trick you've done. This is what I think about your little child.
I'm so proud of you for showing emotion. I've succeeded.
If you got a problem with a person, you come talk to them. You don't put them on a little first grader graph card and tell them they're bad.
In Alabama, after Stephen refused to become an entrepreneur and sell his handicrafts and ripped up his progress chart, Heather is furious and confronts him.
You are a pitiful, pitiful man. You got loud and you ripped up the little chart. Now I know you're ticked off. That's good. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, well, I don't like your world. And
I don't like yours.
I'll sure be proud when you get back in yours.
God, me too. You know what else? I can't wait to meet Lana and tell her how much she's been brainwashed by you. Keep her as your little prairie wife.
Well, go get your little prairie husband and take care of him.
He's not a prairie husband. Why would he be a prairie husband?
You got him laid up in your house.
Wow, he's an entrepreneur, something that you would know nothing about.
Well, great. Proud for him.
Stay on your little homestead, your prairie family.
Yeah, she's a pitiful, pathetic woman.
In California, after failing with her other rules, Lana is determined to bring the modern Logans back to basics. She enforces a rule they dress in 1840s clothing and attend a rendezvous.
These are real raccoons.
It sucks to go back in time. I don't want to go and look at hillbillies and everything.
So this is a tomahawk. We're gonna throw it at a block of wood.
Just step again.
All right, all three.
It's just throwing an axe into a piece of wood. It's not that exciting.
It's up to modern man Jim to provide shelter for his family.
We've got some stuff here. We're gonna set up camp.
Why do I need to build all this stuff?
So you're afraid to do a little work? And
No, I'm not afraid to do
get
anything,
this-
but this is ridiculous.
Jim, don't you think we kind of should camp by the fire?
Nah, you told me to figure it out. I'm figuring it out.
So we gonna move the campfire too?
Woman, come on, you're killing me.
If you want us to move the whole camp, we'll move the whole camp.
There you go, we're done. There's a tent. I think living off the land is great. 100 years ago, she's just stuck in the past, and she's raising her children to be the same way.
In Alabama, frustrated at fighting with Stephen, Heather wants him to open up and admit that there may be something to be learned from her rules.
Since Stephen's such a nice guy, even though we have so many differences, sometimes in yelling at him, I would feel guilty about it because he wasn't actually seeing and not understanding why I was angry. You do love your children. I love my children. I was trying to bring something different to this family, as I will take home something from this family that I will give to my children.
You know, there's nothing wrong with learning of the past, and there's nothing wrong with learning of the future. And if you combine them together, maybe you can be a good person. I probably do need to open up more. And when Lana and the kids, we get this back together and get back to a normal routine, maybe we can work on this.
He's more open, so I'm hoping he'll remember me for that instead of all the arguments.
In California, Lana has ruled that the Logans learn to hunt for their food.
Dad's gonna be the deer, and you boys are gonna be the hunter. So you're gonna go out like the mountain man did, and like we do.
In the 1840s.
And hunt for your food. Here you go. Okay, get It was great seeing Jim run around like a deer. You know, for all he's put me through and everything, to see him have to get out there and run and do something, you know, for a change was great.
It's nice to spend time outside with my brothers because they kept on playing video games. I never really got to know them. What the heck? I know, dude. You're always playing video games. You're always like, Trevor, Trevor, look.
Next, Lana teaches the Logans to start a fire with flint.
So when you strike this flint against this steel, it's gonna make a spark. Ready?
I'm willing to go the extra mile. If my kids want to go camping, that's fine, we can do that. But I'm not gonna wear this. I'm gonna have some kickback clothes I can relax, a lighter, some of the modern technology, just because it's camping. It's supposed to be enjoyable and have fun.
In Alabama, with Stephen on board, Heather enforces her rule he have fun with Colton the modern way, playing video games.
Yeah, we're having a great time, but Colton, he won't let me win. He keeps beating me.
I can't help it because I'm so good.
Oh, run over you that time.
No, but you're going the wrong way. My papa, he will be good at playing video games because he's good at everything else.
And later, they throw a big, loud party so Colton can have fun with kids his own age.
Who's hungry?
I want pepperoni. Excuse me. It was fun having a party for no reason. And we had a very good time. We all got hyper.
You get you. Party was great. I mean, Colton had so much fun. All of his friends were having fun.
I tried to play with the children, laugh, have a great time. Kids really enjoyed it, and if they want to have some more occasions like that, yeah, we can invite the family and the friends over and have a good afternoon little party together. That's it.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I think that the boys got some new ideas about things they want to do, like playing outside more, going camping. Bye.
I hope while I was here, the Flanigan family was able to enjoy themselves and that they can have some fun and energy in this house.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
The rendezvous was definitely a blast from the past. I wore some ridiculous clothing, slept with bugs.
You don't cut much slack, do you?
What?
So you don't cut much slack, do you?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Go ahead with what you're saying.
It was just different.
You know, I definitely loved outdoors, I guess you can tell. Mm-hmm. You definitely spend a lot of time in front of the mirror, you know, primping and keeping up, you know, because I had to do that.
I work for a living, so I got to get out there. I don't live in, you know, Podunk, Alabama, where it doesn't matter what I look like.
She's a nice person, you say.
Very nice.
You know, I did not feel comfortable in your position because at my house, my husband takes care of all of our food, shelter, clothing.
Right. We went over that I wasn't a provider. I have to show that I'm a man by working all the time. That's her example of being a role model, and I was trying to explain to her.
I don't think a role model for your kids is to say, okay, the woman's always in the house and the man's always outside.
This is the whole problem. Y'all run your mouth the whole time and you don't take any time to listen.
I'm listening to you.
You're not listening.
We are listening.
Listen.
You gotta let somebody finish.
Finish, and then I'll ask you the same question.
You need to chill out.
No, I don't. Finish your answer. And then
I
it didn't
actually
matter.
was feeling bad for you, but
No,
I
don't
do
feel
not feel bad for you
Good,
at
don't
all.
feel bad for me. I feel bad for you, but go on. Finish. I'm waiting for you. Finish.
Anyway, when I was at your party, and your friends was all over, and Jim come over running his mouth, and he wouldn't shut up, and he was making big jokes. Right. So we had your friends come over. They wrote things down that he might would say, and he had to be the butt end of the joke. He didn't do it well at all.
I got tired of everyone hackling on me, so I was
but
like,
the whole point was you to be the center of the joke and keep your mouth shut, and you couldn't do it.
You pick and choose your battles, and he's a good man every other way, so.
Yeah, another thing is go out and camping. I think the rendezvous aren't a bad thing. I mean, we could all go as a family, check it out, see if we like it or not, and then go from there.
A little suggestion on that deal, a lot of these rendezvous we go to, they have a modern camp.
Okay, now see, now you're speaking my language. And I thank you for forcing me to go outdoors, because those, I'm sure, going to be some great memories I'm going to have with my boys.
Steven.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
How are you? Hi, Sharky.
No more 1800.
Yeah. No more partying. This one's gone.
Let's go party.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Since the swap, Colden's little buddies comes over. Occasionally I join in, but they wear me out real quick. No, I haven't sold anything. I'll get y'all's bags. We're planning on going to a rendezvous here in the recent future.
You want your flask, Logan?
We've got no intentions of ever changing that. It's a great hobby for us and our family.
You're not gonna make it.
Since the swap with the video games, I don't let the boys play them during the week.
They go outside riding their bikes. We are looking into camping, but 21st century camping.
This is cool camping. I can deal with this, you know what I mean? I think we've gotten closer. Well, I just realized how much I do appreciate what she does for this family.
You used to have more terms of endearment, not like terms of sarcasm towards me.
I'm an old man now, what can I say?
Don't you supposed to get wiser when you get older?
Oh, hell no, you get dumber.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Maybe later.
Can you talk to the horse about your emotions?
I feel like this is being a meaning and the grateful thing that you're trying to get me to do here.
You're talking to me, though. You gotta talk to the horse.
Well, at this point, Bendy, this lady has put me through mortal hell. She's confirmed to me what I already know, that I do have a good life, and I'm doing the best I can for my children. Talking with my horse is a lot easier than talking to this woman. She approves.